My foreword for my reading of Ball and Chain Record Store by Ellyn Maybe. So, everybody put your hands out in front of you and palms up and feel the air. Let it do what it does across. Someone came into the Ball and Chain Record Store I work at and said, "No bags, a waste of plastic." I said, "Yes, you must be a granola-eating, left-wing, dig goth, postmodernist, watch a lot of Billy Jack movies, Arlo Guthrie type." He said, "Yes." I smiled. "I dream of Tom Waits finger painting light bulbs on my holiday wreath, and I'm Jewish." Pretty weird, huh? I celebrate Tiny Tim's birthday with a parade of dancing deadheads, some who never sleep, and some who never go to the bathroom. His t-shirt said, "Have you hugged a rainforest today?" I said, "I love the planet, but it's an unrequited love." He told me, "Babe, you're bringing me down." When I was born, my first word was In kindergarten, I organized the Pacifist to demand we don't have to read from Dick, Jane, and Spot books. Too generic. I demanded we get American Indians to talk about what's real, and I gave them my nap mat because it's their land. And I gave them my peanut butter and jelly sandwich because the buffalo have been murdered and they need protein. He blushed with passion and said, "Tell me you." Well, the first 15 years of my life, I thought Barry Manilow was a sex symbol. Needless to say, I got a late start, being one with a cosmic heartbeat. He gave me one of those looks like I better get this girl some Jack Kerouac books to read real fast before she suffers the confusion of not knowing there's other existences besides the banal. I put my hands on my hips and squealed. I read on the road in the letters of Allen Ginsberg to Neil Cassidy and vice versa. He said, "On Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I'm a part-time Marxist." He took out a beanie, put it on his head, and began to chant. This definitely turned me on. All of a sudden, he began to sing the minimum wage workers song. "The walls are full of faces. The mini-malls are full of neon. The bitter bite the hands that feed them. The food is a mixture of bone, blood, and snails. Man is a cannibal." I said, "Wow, you're the sort of guy who says right on and really means it. You probably only drink the milk of socially conscious cows who voted Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young for president." He screamed, "Oh, chick." My life changed in 1962 when I realized the Constitution was written without women, blacks, Indians, or poor white men in mind. That was not okay. I became the Jackson Pollock of feminism. I threw pain of outrage everywhere. I was a man who identified with Billie Holiday and Ernest Hemingway. I was a traveler. So what brings you into this San Fernando Valley, air-conditioned, intellectually malnourished record store with the Exactly? We open exactly at 10, close exactly at 10, no matter our karma. Damn, it's so crass. You can't even rent the last waltz here. He said, "I'm in a competitive mantra makers bowling league. We have waivers, chess players, avant-garde, stamp collectors, and Hells Angels, inventors all. We bowl whenever the spirit moves us. With any luck, we'll be playing the New Age Lawyers Used Car Salesman League again real soon. Hippies and New Age people are alike. The difference between Bob Dylan and Bob Hope." He smiled and said, "Do you want to bowl? You're definitely into strikes for the betterment of the worker who needs someone who looks like she could walk into the woods and find incense without getting poison ivy. You look like Van Morrison when you pout your lips. You could be part of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost Meshuggah Athletic League. Besides, I love you." I started to weep, tears of bar mitzvah cake, and tears of being the last kid picked for field hockey in gym class. Authentic tears. Nobody ever said it to me before. I guess I kind of do have Van Morrison's mouth. Why hadn't anyone ever noticed? I said, "I love you." But every free moment I moonlight at Hare Krishna Organic Coiffures and tea salon. We use no chemicals, no dyes, no sprays, no comb, no brushes. Hell, pretty much look the same going out as going in. He said, "What's a nice girl like you doing living in a Republican administration like this one?" The manager of the record store comes over and says, "You know the movie Fahrenheit 451? Corporate has ordered us to burn it. Get to it." Don't give me your dumb whimpering Joan of Arc eyes. Lots of people would love to have your job. I scream, "Pig! Pig!" You give me barn animal is a bad name. Cops are pigs. Intolerants are pigs. Bigots are pigs. Everybody who does it and says they're just doing their job is a pig. Everybody who does it to someone else knows who they are. This is my first day at the record store. I guess if they want to have a quiet, complacent, yes sir type of employee, they ought to ask different questions on the application. Like, do you conform? Like, do you care that this is stolen land? Like, do you believe in playlists? Like, do you believe in yourself? Do you mind waking up alone rather than being beaten up with fist? Do you see the government is beating us up as bad as a knife in our elbows, as bad as a slur in our ears, as bad as rape, when we just want to be held? And all they ask is, can you work part-time? What days can't you work? And they say, whom do we contact in an emergency? I said, because you need to ask that constitutes an emergency. The hippies said, my name is Hell's Bells, but you can call me Hope. He said, I dug you, and I dig your whole being. It's strange. No matter how many nights I wake up unhappy, there's still a possibility of rising into a change so easily. The outlaw lives in a world where, when he sees a mirror, he sees a hero, and all heroes put their bell-bottoms on one leg at a time. Let's face it, how can he trust money when there's a politician's face printed on it? Money is sexist. The only women on so-called American currency, which is Turtle Island of the Indians, is Susan B. Anthony, and they stopped making those real fast. Is money worth killing for? Is money worth killing for? I ran through the store singing about William Blake's eyebrows and Walt Whitman's belly button, saying everything is alive and everything is sort of adorable. I took paper clips and gave them loving vegetarian families who needed someone. I took the bathroom sink and gave it a hug. I freed all the rubber bands. I said to all the plastic bags, I'll never burden you with films weighing you down, Perry Como cassettes, or even a piece of Jerry Garcia's beard. Well, maybe. But I never staple a bag. For you, I brought love. Most people tell me it was all the Pop-Tarts I ate. Some people tell me it was because I was a liar. I said I'm too honest to be anyone's best friend. But at times, nobody believes this hippie ever came by. There are no lingering peace signs, no incense, no tea bags, no fuck the fuckers pamphlets. And I still can't even believe Abby Hoffman is dead. So my strings and pains are in the sense of wonder. All I know is I don't believe in wearing sandals or Argyle socks together. And when I needed it most, hope was there. Change must not be too far behind.